Look around, feel it sinking in deep. The world is collapsing under the weight of its own lies. Systems built to serve are now suffocating everything real inside us. Frustration, anger, good. You should be furious. Because every promise of freedom is just another chain disguised as comfort. Every rulebook, every safe structure, every so-called stable institution is bleeding your potential dry, crushing the rare fire inside you before it even sparks. The people who want more, who see beyond this facade, aren't missing. They're scattered, lost in a fog of broken connections and shallow alliances. And that's why everything feels broken. Not because the solution isn't there. It's because the links between those who could change everything don't exist yet. But here is what you need to grasp. Your isolation is the problem, but also the key to the revolution. Not more hand-holding, not more crowds of followers. It's about finding your few. Those few who burn with the same fierce hunger to reshape reality, to smash illusions, to push beyond limits everyone else calls normal. Autonomous networks, real, living, unbreakable webs of trust and relentless drive, are the weapon and the fortress. They are the answer to the cold, mindless systems that treat people like cogs and data points. This is where real power is born, when you connect the few who refuse to accept the world as it is, to break the chains of inherited identity, rules, and mediocrity. Stop wasting energy begging for validation from broken systems. You do not need permission to act. You do not need to fit in to old categories. Freedom is not about escaping prisons, it's about building new realities from the ground up, led by individuals with undying commitment to growth and transformation. That means ruthless meritocracy, where respect, power, and resources flow only to those who relentlessly prove their worth. It means absolute freedom to choose your path and values, rejecting all inherited identities that weigh you down like chains. It means embracing every difference, every rupture, every rebellion as a necessary spark in a grander design. A new society built by the few who see the truth. Here's the edge you've been craving. Stop playing safe. Stop settling for networking events and shallow connections. Build autonomous networks that live, breathe, and evolve without any central command, without politics, without national borders or outdated hierarchies. Build dynamic alliances that shift, grow, and strike with surgical precision across the globe. Connect founders who dare to create impossible ventures. Connect investors who don't just fund profits but transformation. Connect builders who fuse ideas into breakthroughs. Your mission is this: act like the wild, relentless force you are, because the world you want is waiting inside you, but it will only come alive through the power of these fierce, strategic connections. Look forward and see the power of a few can remake society. The one-size-fits-all narratives and bureaucracies are crumbling. It's time for something new, something real. Not watered down, not compromised, not polite, but raw synergy where individuals sharpen each other, ignite each other's becoming, and tear down the walls that held us captive. Every second wasted trying to play by the old rules is a second lost in your own potential's collapse. Ignite yourself, find your few, unify your strength. This is how autonomous networks will rebuild society. It's already happening. The question is, will you be the someone who's part of the fire or just a shadow standing in its way? The choice is brutal but simple. Create the links or remain lost. Embrace absolute freedom or fade into meaningless obedience. The world needs the few who transcend limits, refuse illusions, and build a future with ruthless clarity. No comfort, no excuses, only relentless becoming. Now move. Now connect. Now build the autonomous network that will shatter every cage and rebuild everything we are meant to be. Your moment is now. This is your fight. Don't waste another breath on anything less.